evening and welcome to Backyard Barbecue by Perfect-Q. My name is Jeff and today we're going to make honey pineapple jalapeno salmon. So here's my mise en place for that. We've got 4 slices of salmon. They're about 12 to 16 ounces each. We've got our half cup of pineapple here. We've got our 2 tablespoons of jalapenos. Those can be sliced or diced. We've got our 1/4 cup of honey. We've got our 1/4 cup of soy sauce. We've got our 2 tablespoons of lime juice, and we use fresh limes, and this happens to give us the exact measurement of that on there. So that's kind of nice. Made it real easy for us. We've got 2 cloves of minced garlic. We've got 1 teaspoon of minced ginger, and I am going to show you a clip in this video of how to take a ginger root and get from that to this. Then we've got 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and then lastly and not least, we've got some green onion for garnish. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to prepare the marinade. So basically we're going to take all the liquid ingredients, the honey, the minced ginger, minced garlic, and we're going to put that in a bowl here, and then I'm going to whisk it together. So for me, I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of go around and just put everything in there. Scrape that minced ginger in there. I don't know if that was easy to see or not for you. The minced garlic. There's no particular order. This is all going to be whisked together and then eventually be part of our marinade. The honey, we'll just kind of let that run in there, and while that's doing that, we'll take our lime juice and we'll pour that in there, and we're almost done with that. And while that's still running out of there, we'll take our soy sauce and dump that in there. Okay, so now we're at that point. We're pretty close on the honey. We could have probably scraped some of that out. We're just gonna let it go, and then I'm going to take and I'm going to whisk this all together. It's going to feel like obviously honey's real dense, kind of like glue even. So we're just going to take and keep whisking this until it's all mixed together. Alright, so we whisk that marinade all together. It's all nice and liquid. Now I'm going to take this bag. You're going to want a bag that's going to seal real nice because this is going to go in the fridge for about 30 minutes. So we're just going to get it. We aren't going to spill. Something like that. Okay. Then we're going to take and place each of these salmon fillets in there. The recipe called it for having the skin on. It doesn't necessarily have to be. The way I purchased this, it had the skin on, so that's basically what we're going to do, is we're just going to, use what we have. So you want to get them in there so that they all kind of sit flat just like they were on the plate. Seal it, make sure you get a lot of the air out, don't squeeze your liquid out. Okay, and there you have it, and that's going to go in the fridge for about 30 minutes. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and let the pan heat up a little bit, and then we're going to dump the oil in. We're going to let that heat up. Alright, so now we're going to put the fillets in, again skin side down. And this will be for 3 to 4 minutes. Alrighty guys, so at this point in the video, I have a picture of the final product that ended up being burnt. So the next clips are going to be a second run at this cook, but I just wanted to add this in here just to show you guys that, things happen. The rest of the video will show how you should cook this. Alrighty guys, we have the oil in the pan, same as before. Making sure it's hot. I don't know if I was going to put my hand on there or what I was doing, but we only had 2 fillets left, so we're running with 2 fillets. Skin side down, somewhere in that 4-minute range. I typically, you'll see in the video, I typically temp my food rather than time. Each stove is different, each cooking method is a little different. And you'll see here my wife's putting the splatter cover on because she doesn't want to mess in the kitchen. Alright guys, so the 4 minutes has passed. So I flipped them over. You're going to see the skin's a little dark. That is what it is. You don't eat the skin anyway. At least I don't. Flip them over, go that 3 to 4 minutes. You're going to see the orange thermometer on the blue plate there. That's what I use to make sure these are at 145. Alrighty guys, so I hope I mentioned this earlier. Maybe I didn't. The recipe will be in the description. This is the remainder of the marinade from the bag that we use to marinate the fish in for 30 minutes in the fridge. We're gonna, basically what we're doing in this step here, you're gonna see we're just gonna stir it till it thickens. And that usually takes 2 to 3 minutes. And then once that's done, you're gonna add your pineapple, jalapeno, and then do it for another 2 minutes. Alrighty guys, so here we're gonna add the fillets. They're probably not at that 145 as of yet. If you're going temp, if you're a time cook, basically what we want to do here is make sure that that sauce glazes on the fillets real nice and shiny. I did that, and then I believe the next clip I might show the temp. If not, do this till they come to a 145 internal temperature. Alrighty guys, so after the fish comes to 145 temp, you can see the glaze on those fillets. Go ahead and add your pineapple and your jalapeno. You could have probably done that when you added the fish at the same time. The recipe I found chose to do that after the fact, which is what I did. I don't think that really makes a lot of difference here, just so that's warmed and the jalapenos are a little soft. Well, as I explained throughout the course of the video, the other fish wasn't completely thawed out. That's extremely important, and I did run it a little too high of heat. But I believe now we've got a piece that looks like how I wanted the first few to be. Got the jalapeno and the pineapple there. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a bite of this. I just have to. And see how it's turning. It was turned a little bit whiter. You do want that. Here we go. Those flavors, you've got the honey, the soy sauce, that minced ginger, minced garlic in there. Everything just meshes together. It's a really good flavor. I really hope you try this out. Cheers, backyarders.